The Berserker has by far got to be one of the most confusing and misunderstood classes of all time, boasting at the moment 272 points into just strength, and having the ability to use two different fighting styles. The Berserker inserts a can-do attitude in a can't-do world. The story of the young child born without magic. But did he stop training? No, he did not. And now he can use his muscles. As if that ever is gonna happen. Yet no, most of the times, the Berserker is a total idiot. The Berserker has one of the shortest ranges of any class, and a good Berserker knows how to take advantage of it to its full potential. And here's where the issue comes in with a bunch of noobs spamming shot and X/slash. So that's why I'm making this video, to teach all the Berserkers that there's more to life than spamming shot. The Berserker uses himself as a weapon, taking advantage of his short range by using abilities and moving around as much as possible to prevent getting hits put on them. Because there's more to life than using M1 to throw your fist around. Enemy gets too close and you feel uncomfortable, you have the ability to press Z to do an uppercut. Easily allows you to escape from any activity that involves you getting your butt fucked. Berserker's mobility allows them to excel in PvP-based combat, using their fast agility to disappear into the environment and then get the enemy from behind with a rush down. However, the Berserker's advantageness allows them to become the most fun class to play out of all classes, because the Berserker doesn't cower behind walls and fire beams whenever it's necessary. The Berserkers goes into the fight head first, hence the name Berserker. My primary technique that I use is boxing, censored of course by the fighting hand wraps, which I'm wearing at the moment, allowing you to deal more knockback damage in exchange for damage output, and gives you a 10% blocking bonus, which isn't much, but it technically replicates that of Knight and Juggernaut, which also works extremely well with the new Resistance addition, which is one of the prime stats for boxing, fighting, armor stuff. That and of course armor piercing. A particularly suicidal Berserker can be the nightmare for most classes, chasing after their opponents with their fists raised up in the sky. But of course you wouldn't know that because all you do is spam shot. Additionally, boxing has the highest resistance aura of any stat. By simply popping on focus, you get yourself an immediate 400 plus health bonus, which can turn you essentially into a Juggernaut. Recommended for more experienced player, the Berserker is a suicide bomber of a build, and the knockback stat can easily stun your opponent, allowing Boxer to be one of the best Juggernaut builds for any Berserker. Fighting styles also can easily be swapped for other fighting styles. Cannon Fist allows you to M1 cannonballs. Sailor Fist allows you to drink water and have water erupting through your fists, which is very good for Thunder Warlocks. However, at the moment with the current level cap, playing Warlock is never a good idea. And then we can't forget about Iron Leg, the highest and slowest of all fighting style, which is essentially the opposite of boxing. And we can't forget, of course, the default fighting style, which is the greatest customizable fighting style of all and is the most generic. But I'm normally against it because it allows you to use your head more often. So if you want to play Arcane Odyssey and roleplay as an acrobatic flippy bird, Berserker is the best build for you. But if you're just starting off in the game and insisting on playing Berserker, who don't know how to play Berserker, and all you do is spam shot, and then you take up the bosses from me, personally, I will change myself to a bounty player specifically so I can kill you over and over and over again. I have tolerated you all this time, but now is the time you take your balls and you harden them, or else I'm going to harden them for you by punching you in them. Speaking of which, Berserker is the worst class for bosses.